Hey guys, I'm back at it. This is part 2 of putting a hitch on a 2006 Toyota Prius. The hitch and the wiring harness are made by Curt, C-U-R-T. I'll put the actual model number for the harness that I'm using, the plug and play. I was looking at it yesterday, reading the directions. It was pretty confusing, but it found out that I was reading them in French. So I threw the directions in the garbage like every man does. Throw them directions out. We don't need them. We'll figure it out. So I started looking at it right here on the actual harness. There's a red wire and it's attached to black. This goes to the positive, your actual battery cable. I'll show you in a minute. Inside this right here is a 10 amp fuse. So if for some reason your taillights don't work, that's the first place to check. And if they don't work there, then start checking on the dashboard. So like I said, this red one goes to the positive of the battery cable. I'll show you. Then there's white. White on this one is neutral, so it just goes to the ground of the car. I'm going to put it to right here. This might not be a great video because of the sunshine coming out. Then it's pretty much just plug and play. This goes to the passenger side. You're going to unplug the wire and then plug it into here from the factory and then plug this back into the tail light. And then there's a yellow one right here, this yellow guy. He's super long. It's the same setup. You're going to plug the factory one, plug it into this one right here, and then plug this back into your tail light. I'll show you real quick, or vice versa. That goes to the factory one, and this little clip, this clip goes to the tail light. So you got to get a pair of needle nose pliers to pinch that to get them out. This is your battery. It's in the corner. There's a little cable down there, a little positive. Just unscrew it. It's a 10 millimeter. And I'll put that red wire on there. Like I said, if your tail lights don't work for some reason or your brake lights don't work, that's the first place to check. I took everything apart. I had it apart before because I replaced my hybrid battery myself. I got videos on that. Pretty simple to do. If you could follow some simple steps off a YouTube video. Don't be surprised or scared or thinking it looks really complicated. It's really not. It's actually pretty simple to do. I paid $1,600 for the battery. It's from a Green Tech Auto. I had it for about a year and a half now, no problems. I probably put 40,000 miles on it. Good battery so far. No complaints. I'm going to show you real quick. I'm going to jump in the trunk. But anyways, if you never took your trunk tailgate apart, all the plastic in that to make it look pretty stuff, it's probably going to take you 20 minutes to 45 minutes to get that apart, so that'll probably be the longest part. So that plug's going to go to this one right here, this white one. And if you look at the bottom by my finger, you're going to need to get your little needle nose in there, squeeze it so you can get that out, and then pull the plug out and just plug it in. And like I said, that's where I'm going to put the ground to, right there on the frame rail. That might be bigger than a 10. I think that might be a 12 or a 13. It's 10 for the battery cable, and then on the passenger side,